Have you ever stayed in a hotel that's so good that even the customers rate it 10.2 upon 10? And we're gonna show you what's it like. This is... What's up guys, so welcome to the last hotel review of 2024. And if you don't really know, I've already shaved my hair and I do not have long hair anymore since very long ago but you only found out last video. But yeah, today we'll be reviewing Capitol Kempinski Singapore, which is a 5-star hotel and a very anticipated hotel that everybody has been asking, especially Water Guy. If you can find out the comments, we're going to stick it up on screen, but I remember you, Water Guy, you've been asking Kempinski for about almost 2 years already. And we are finally doing it. So yeah, some brief information about this hotel. It is a 5-star hotel located centrally in Singapore. It has over 155 rooms and suites. And without further ado, let's begin the hotel review with the check-in experience. And now I'm talking about the check-in experience for Capitol Kempinski. All in all, it took about 20 minutes, so it's relatively long. But the walking from the hotel lobby to our room took about 5 minutes. So in actual fact, it only took about 15, but still relatively long. And even at 3:20 PM, it was really crowded, or they are understaffed because we had to wait for about 10 minutes or so before we are attended to. But one thing that's very good is that they do have seats at the check-in counter, so we don't really have to stand up. They also do provide welcome drinks, so there's an alcoholic, non-alcoholic and water, and we decided to go with the non-alcoholic, but it still tastes like alcohol. That's about it. Overall check-in experience, I would say it's decent, but can definitely be a lot faster. And yeah, the staff is very friendly and they are super duper nice. So without further ado, let's begin the room tour of Capitol Kempinski Singapore Deluxe Room. Let's go! What's up guys, so let's begin the room tour of Capitol Kempinski Singapore Deluxe Room. And immediately once you step into the room, you have a rather foyer-like area. There's 2 large ass wardrobes over here. Very nice. And on the first one is actually your mini bar area with all your cups, your coffee machines, and it's complimentary. What do we have?
We have froze! So inside the mini fridge, you will have 2 Coke, 1 Sprite and 1 still water.
And apart from your usual stuff, your coffee and the atas looking one, but it's not TWG, but the coffee capsules over here as well. Your typical Nespresso. Coffee machine over here, kettle, and all their special cups, which looks really nice. And they do provide waters as well, 4 cartons to be exact, just like Fullerton if I'm not wrong. And the next wardrobe over on this side is your typical stuff with your bathrobe, your hangers, and they do have so many hangers. They have 15 hangers to be exact, your shoe wearer and your laundry bag over here. They also have your luggage holder and the safe, which is right at the bottom. One thing to highlight is that they do sell their tote bag, which is a $38 net, which kind of looks like the Christian Dior, is it? I know my bags. Oh my god! Wow! Oh yeah, and not forgetting the slippers connoisseur.
Not the best.
And immediately from the foyer area, we step into the sleeping area. As you can see, it's twin-size beds with 4 pillows. Very large. They initially wanted to convert this into a queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once I saw this, I don't think there's really a need to lah. I have my own space now. Guess not. And over on both sides of the bed, there's a bed lamp and also a couple of shelves with a couple of vases which I might potentially break. And on both sides, there's switches and plugs for you to use. No USB, but there's this atas looking alarm clock with 2 USB and a wireless charger, which is really interesting. Apart from your typical headboard, you have a very large ass mirror over here. As you can see here. Ta-da! It's super duper big. It just encompasses the entire back wall of the bedside area. And moving towards the end of this living area, you have the study area table. Very large. It covers the entire length of the sleeping area. And as you can see, there's only 1 chair. And if you have watched the rest of our other hotel reviews, provide 2 chairs lah. As you can see, Rose is opening up the table. So there's a makeup mirror over there and a couple of switches over on that side. Nothing too fancy lah. One thing I do want to highlight is that the switches do accept US, UK, Australia, all the different kind of plugs that you will ever need. There's 2 plugs over right below the TV there, which only accepts the UK or Singapore plug. But the other plugs over there on the bedside table and the study area accept worldwide. And I totally forgot the TV. It's been too long since we did a hotel review. I think the last one we did was in August. It is December right now, so that's pretty long. But the TV wise, I would say is 50. There's Apple AirPlay apparently, but when we tried to connect it just now, it didn't really connect. So we're going to give it a try later and let you guys know. But they do have a HDMI over at the corner over there, but it's a little bit hard to put your laptop because it's way above the floor and there's nothing else for you to put lah. So we have to put a chair there. But so no speakers, rose light. Actually, it's me. And if you haven't noticed, we didn't really open the curtains because the windows itself is just a very tiny slit. I can't really show you guys because there you go, that's the window. As you can see, my hand behind is just wall already. So as you can see there, and then that's the window. And also for that side, there's one small slit. And I don't even know if the curtain can be opened, so we'll figure out later. So unfortunately, this room is relatively dark. And now stepping into the pièce de résistance of this room, I would say, because it's practically almost half of the entire room, which is the toilet. As you can see, one of the Rose's most favorite thing in the world, which is a bathtub. The length covers the entire toilet and super big. Right behind her, there's the window. Same thing, a very thin slit of window. We'll pull that out later because as you can see, it's very blue now, so it's going to affect the color a lot. There's also a small TV over here and the controllers over here as well, so you can sit and chill and watch TV while you soak in a bathtub. And now proceeding on to the rest of the toilet, the wash basin area, there's a his and her sink. Amenities wise, they don't really provide a lot. Toothbrush, toothpaste, shower cap, and a vanity kit. And basically that's about it. Oh, and body lotion. But apparently, is this Ata soap?
Ferragamo. Yes, it is.
Okay, Ata soap. And your usual stuff like your hairdryer, your towels, and a weighing scale right below. And moving on to the last part of the toilet, there's the shitting area and the shower area. Size-wise, as you can see, the shower area-wise, super duper large. There's a wall shower, a hand shower, and there's also a rain shower. So there are 3 different showers and 2 Atas looking knobs with 3 bottles of soap, which is very small, but at least it's not attached. For the shitting area, and as you can see, shitting area wise, I would say it's rather decent. There's an automatic bidet with a fan temperature and the bidet color, and basically that's about it. The size wise, I would say on the sides is okay, but for the length wise, not too much space because the door is going to be forced closing on you, so you can't really stretch out your leg when you shit. Who shits with their legs stretched out?
There's a sliding door. There's also a sliding door here. Tidy.
In terms of the flooring, the sleeping area and the foyer area is decked out with timber, while the rest is decked out with marble looking tiles, or I think it is marble tiles. Whether it's clean or not, it's not back here. So apparently curtains and blinds can be drawn. You just have to press the button over here. But since it's a heritage building, they don't allow us to open the window because they scared we damage the window. But we are currently located on level 3 of the entire building. Highest level is only level 4, but we don't really have much view. But you can see Marina Bay Sands over from here and the main road outside.
And for the last time in 2024, BTS!
Somebody looks happy. Somebody looks asleep. Transition in the nose. And now talking about the room that we're staying here in Capitol Kempinski, it's called the deluxe room, size at 45 square meters, and we paid a total price of 390 Sing dollars. Very pricey, but one last one to end the hotel review series here. It also comes with a $50 dining credit which we can use at the restaurant, and it also does come with buffet breakfast. And one thing I want to highlight from this booking is that we booked through a third-party platform, Agoda, and they do provide a plethora of benefits we will show on screen. Gardens by the Bay 20% off, Mandai Wildlife Reserve 20% off, mainly for tourists here in Singapore. But if you're a local, you can also enjoy it if you want. And one thing I do want to mention is that this voucher that we have is not widely available throughout the year. For the last 6 months, we have only saw it twice on Agoda, so if you have seen it, I would say it's a rather good deal. And now talking about the location of Capitol Kempinski, I would say the hotel is relatively good as Life at Funan. If you have watched that video, go and check it out. I forget which site already. But yeah, it's basically linked underground to a variety of malls. I think 8 malls if I'm not wrong, but it's a lot closer compared to Funan. It's only less than 5 minutes walk and it's sheltered all the way, but you do have to go through a few escalators, so if you're carrying a lot of luggages, it may pose a problem. But if it's not raining, you can just cross the road from Raffles Place City Hall to get to the hotel without crossing any escalators. So good. And directly attached to the hotel, there's also a mall called the Arcade at Capitol Kempinski, which has a variety of things. And yeah, in terms of the immediate surrounding, there are a couple of other stores. In the basement, there are a couple of restaurants on the first level and a couple of luxury looking stores that sells gowns and hair salons right on the outside stretch facing towards the main road. So somebody just came and knocked the door and gave us this. As usual, Rose went to we are celebrating our anniversary, our mansary. And 2 boxes. I'm guessing this is the cake. These are cookies. So box very nice, legit box, metal box, and some cookies inside. And I'll let Rose open this because I think she's super duper excited. She's like smiling non-stop behind the camera.
I am the culprit. Wow! Never received such pretty box. Wow! Looks like banana cake with a lot of cream. Yay!
Taste test. Chocolate cookie.
Oh! Sorry, I used fork, but
the other chocolate one with some fruits, dried fruits on it. Oh, I'm hot, huh?
oh! I want how good is it? Ooh, very soft.
Nice cake. And now talking a little bit about the facility, it's gonna keep it very short because it's not super duper a lot. I think mainly because it's a kind of a heritage building and they can't really do a lot of things here. Swimming pool wise, I would say it's damn tiny lah. To be honest, it's not the best. I would say it's one of the bottom few. It's only about 8 lounge chairs and don't really have any views, but there's nobody looking into the swimming pool, so it's not too bad. But when we were there at about 6 PM, there's only 3 people, surprisingly as well. And in terms of gym wise, I would say decent. Dumbbell weights go up to 36 kg, which is really, really high. And they have a other plethora of cardio machines, but not a lot of weighted machines. So something to take note. And if you're wondering, there's also a spa in this hotel. We won't be exploring much of it, but if you can find any info, here's it on screen. If not, you're just gonna see our face. Oh, and one more thing, we do have $50 dining credits, so we're gonna have our dinner at 15 Stanford. And we saw the menu just now, pretty extensive. Not too sure if they are very strict on the attire because shorts. Yeah, so we're gonna give it a shot later, but we are still full from the cake and biscuits just now. So we're gonna try dinner later at about 8 PM. So now we're gonna chill and see you guys in a bit.
Taste wise is quite nice, however the portion is a little bit too small, so you may want to take note of that. We would actually recommend the Wagyu beef if you want to try. It's really very nice.
It's damn good. Yeah, since it's a relatively atas place, it is relatively expensive even though we had a $50 dining credit. After deduction, it cost a total of
120.
So yeah, this wraps up day 1. See you guys tomorrow morning. Peace. Good morning guys, we are finally back from the buffet breakfast and we are super duper full. But before going to the breakfast, one thing I want to talk about is that their key cards is damn cute. It's actually a key square.
You mean a square card?
Square key. I've never seen this before. This is really, really interesting. Very different from other hotels. But the smaller it is, the easier for us to lose it. Especially me. But yeah, now we're going to talk about breakfast. Breakfast spread wise, I would say it's rather decent. It encompasses from Western to Asian to Malay to fruits to pastry to egg station and also a noodle station serving fishball noodles and laksa. And yeah, it's a buffet, so we eat to our heart's content and we are super duper full. Quality wise, I would say it's not bad. Chicken wing for the nasi lemak is one of the highlights for me, which is damn nice. But apart from that, other food
I like because they have the noodle store. So good. I'll give it a plus 0.5 for the total review.
Oh yeah, one more thing to highlight is that when we were there at 9:15 AM, we heard from the waitress that she mentioned there's only 2 seats left, so it's at full capacity for the restaurant. So if you're coming later than 9, just beware lah. We actually did saw a queue of people waiting outside, so the place wise not very big. And where we sat was actually not even inside of the restaurant, it was actually on the patio area on the outside with no aircon, but it was rather breezy, so it wasn't too bad.
And just now before I head back to the room, I also dropped by at the counter and asked for a late checkout, and they kindly gave us until 2 PM. So it's 2-hour late checkout, which is good.
So guys, so welcome to the end of this hotel review of Capitol Kempinski Singapore, and overall my thoughts, I would say it's a 7 upon 10. Sorry, water guy.
I feel quite sad that he only gave a 7, but to be honest, it's quite reasonable. In terms of the pricing, it's a little bit expensive for this hotel, being a 5-star heritage in the center location of Singapore. However, apart from that, I would say the service is good. Everybody is friendly, quite friendly, not super friendly. The room wise, I don't really like because it feels a little bit stuffy, too dim for me. Yeah. Facility also got nothing much.
But yeah, for me, the room wise, the windows are very small. I would like a little more daylight coming in, and understand it's a heritage building, so the windows aren't very symmetrical or nicely designed. Like one side is small, then the other side is big. But yeah, everything else is definitely okay. Service wise, I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's a high 7.5, 8. So if you love this video, remember like, share and subscribe. We won't be doing as much hotel reviews as we have did the last 4 years in 2025 and beyond. Unless somehow this channel suddenly boomed and we make a lot of money from just doing YouTube, then of course we will do lah. But yeah, as explained in my other videos, go and watch that. I won't really say anything here also lah. So see you guys in the next hotel review and travel vlogs. Don't know when lah. No more weekly posts already.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
It's really over already.
Happy New Year!
Yeah, we're shooting this on 1st December. See you guys in the next one.